102 with a better variety of music. We're WRFY, FM with Dion and Friends, and that's what friends are for. Also heard George Harrison from his album Cloud 9. Good afternoon, 7 minutes after 2 o'clock. Got the Dancing Bear, Jim Riker, with you on this Tuesday afternoon. Our weather forecast looking pretty good for the rest of the day today. Partly sunny today with a high near 54. And then clouds moving in later on tonight with a chance of some showers tomorrow. Have a low tonight at 35. High tomorrow near 55. Right now it's 51 at 102.
Ladies and
102 is WRFY, FM with Dennis DeYoung and Sticks. In the best of times, 18 minutes after 2 o'clock with the Bear on the air on this Tuesday afternoon. How you doing this afternoon? Got the new one from Bruce Springsteen. Title track off the album Tunnel of Love on Y102 FM. Will you play the hits? Y102 WRFY, FM with Bruce Springsteen. Title track off the album Tunnel of Love. Well, if you'd like to give one more gift this holiday season, you can give the gift of life by donating blood. Reading Hospital's donor room is going to be open through the holiday season, including morning hours on December 26th and January 2nd. So call for an appointment today at 378-6010. I've got Christmas music from U2 coming up next. And tickets are now on sale for Gilligan's second annual New Year's Eve Bash, featuring a spectacular food buffet, along with yours truly. Complimentary champagne at midnight, hats, horns, and noisemakers, and a continental breakfast. $20 a person for reserved seating, $15 a person for general admission, and limited ticket availability only. Get yours today by calling Gilligan's for more information. 102 is WRFY, FM with Jody Watley. Also heard a Christmas song from U2 from the Special Olympics LP. Christmas, Baby Please Come Home. It's 2:32. This is Till Tuesday with Voices Carry on Y102 FM. Reading's #1 radio station is Y102 WRFY FM. Amy Mann until Tuesday and Voices Carry. Good afternoon, Tuesday afternoon with the Dancing Bear, Jim Riker. The Y weather forecast calling for partly sunny skies today. Have a high around 54. Then clouds moving in later on tonight with a chance of some showers tomorrow. Have a low tonight at 35. High tomorrow near 55. Right now it's 51 at Y102. Y102 with ELO. All hits all the time at 102 WRFY, FM with ELO, the Electric Light Orchestra from their album Face the Music. That's Evil Woman. I was sitting here trying to figure out all the names of the guys. Jeff Lynne, Bev Bevan, Kelly Grucut, Mick Kaminsky on the violin. Those guys put on a wild show in concert. And Jeff Lynne, by the way, is helping out George Harrison, or has helped out George Harrison in his Cloud 9 album. I don't know if you ever get to see the video, the one with the guys trying to pick up that ballerina. That's Jeff Lynne on the guitar beside George Harrison. Well, anyway, it's 2:51. Bob Fisher, Chevrolet time. Coming up next hour, I've got music from Whitney Houston. Also hear from the Beatles with one of their classics, a song probably, I think that was written by George Harrison anyway. We'll have a Christmas song from Madonna. Also music from the Miami Sound Machine. And I've got Pretty Poison on deck. Reading's #1 radio station is 102 WRFY FM. That's Sting and We'll Be Together. Also heard Hard with Nothing at All. Good afternoon. Got the Dancing Bear, Jim Riker, with you on this Tuesday afternoon. And clouds are moving in already. It'll be mostly cloudy tonight with a chance of some showers tomorrow. Have a low tonight down to 35. High tomorrow near 55. And right now it's 50 at Y102. Y102 is WRFY, FM with Steve Perry and Journey. Also hear the new one from Ice House with Crazy. 18 minutes after 3 o'clock with the Bear. How you doing this Tuesday afternoon? This is Gloria Estefan and the Miami Sound Machine. Can't Stay Away From You on Y102. Reading's #1 radio station is Y102 WRFY, FM with Gloria Estefan and the Miami Sound Machine. And Can't Stay Away From You. Good afternoon. And I've got Christmas music from Madonna. Yeah, Madonna coming up next. Y102 is WRFY, FM with Richard Marks. Should have known better. Also heard a Christmas song from Madonna. Sheesh, everybody's getting into the act now. Boop boopy doop, that was Santa's Baby by Madonna. 3:31 with Night Ranger heading down Sentimental Street on Y102. Y102, we're Reading's #1 radio station, WRFY, FM with Night Ranger down on Sentimental Street. Good afternoon. Got the Dancing Bear, Jim Riker, with you on this Tuesday afternoon. Partly sunny for the rest of the day. Today is our Y weather forecast. And then becoming cloudy tonight with a chance of showers tomorrow. Have a low tonight at 35. High tomorrow near 55. Right now we have 50 at Y102. 102 is WRFY FM with Climax. Also hear the music from the Bangles and Hazy Shade of Winter from the Less Than Zero soundtrack. It's 3:46 with the Beatles, and here comes the sun on Y102 FM. All hits all the time in Y102 WRFY FM with Yes from 90125. And owner of a lonely heart, it's 3:52. Bob Fisher, Chevrolet time. Coming up next hour, I've got music from Debbie Gibson. We'll also hear from Elton John. I have Whitesnake in there, the new one from Roger, Belinda Carlisle, and I've got Whitney Houston on deck. 102 with the better variety of music word of the WRFY FM. That's Gloria Estefan, the Miami Sound Machine. And the words get in the way. It's 8 minutes after 4 o'clock with the Bear. We're in the midst of a 30-minute music sweep in Y102. Here's a new one from Expose and Seasons Change. Y102 is WRFY FM with Don Henley kicking them up and kicking them down. That's Dirty Laundry. Also heard Expose with Seasons Change. 17 after 4 o'clock, got the new one from Roger, and I Want to Be Your Man on Y102. We play the hits. Y102 WRFY FM with Roger, and I Want to Be Your Man. Good afternoon, Jim Riker with you on this Tuesday afternoon. Here's a reminder that Chestnut Hill Hospital is now offering a 5-day program that helps people say no to drugs and alcohol. Now, if you're losing someone to drugs or alcohol, help them say no. If you'd like more information, call area code 215-248-8379. 102 is WRFY FM with Whitesnake, and Is This Love? Also heard Elvis Presley with Winter Wonderland. Tuesday afternoon with the Bear in the air, and number one once again last night on the top 10 request line at 9 was Striper. Phone lines are open for the top 10 at 9 tonight. Give me a call with your favorite. 376-4844 for the top 10 request line at 9 on Y102. Reading's number one radio station is Y102 WRFY FM with Europe and the final countdown. Jim Plummer will be coming up at 5 o'clock with the latest news, sports, and weather info. And speaking of weather, our Y weather forecast is updated, and it changed again. This time for the better again. Gradual clearing skies tonight with a low near 33. Now it's only partly cloudy tomorrow with a chance of some afternoon or evening sprinkles or otherwise light rain. Have a high tomorrow near 53. Clear tomorrow night with a low of 35. And mostly sunny once again on Thursday. Should be another nice day just like today and yesterday with a high of 55. Right now it's 47 at Y102. Y102, we're Reading's number one radio station of the WRFY FM with ZZ Top, and she's got the legs. 4:53, Bob Fisher, Chevrolet time at 7 minutes before 5 o'clock. Jim Plummer's up at 5 with the latest news, sports, and weather info. And coming up next hour, I've got music from George Harrison by request. We'll also hear from Michael Bolton, have Steve Winwood in there, the new one from Fleetwood Mac. And I've got music from Debbie Gibson coming up next.
Today.
Y102 is WRFY FM, 7 minutes after 5 o'clock with the Bear. And on the scoreboard, the 76ers are in Chicago to play the Chicago Bulls tonight. And the Flyers are at home this evening to take on the Boston Bruins at the Spectrum. Here's NXS, Need You Tonight. Y102 is WRFY FM with Mike Reno and Loverboy with Hot Girls in Love. Good afternoon, 14 minutes after 5 o'clock. Got the new one from Fleetwood Mac from their album Tango in the Night. This is called Everywhere on Y102. Y102, we're Reading's number one radio station, WRFY FM with Toto, and I won't hold you back. 22 minutes after 5 o'clock with the Bear on yesterday, today. It was on this date in 1941 that America declared war on Japan with only one dissenting vote in Congress. Also, Los Angeles surpassed Philadelphia in population in 1953. And as you should know, John Lennon was murdered on this date 7 years ago in 1980. Do you know where you were when you heard the news? I can not only tell you where I was working at a station in Carlisle. I can tell you what time I got the news across the wire and what song I was playing when I read it. Anyway, also the Space Shuttle Columbia on a planned 9-day mission landed after a record 10 days in space. This was back in 1983. Touchdown at Edwards Air Force Base occurred 8 hours after a series of malfunctions in the navigational computers. And celebrating birthdays today, Dwayne Allman is 40, Flip Wilson is 54, Maximilian Schell is 57, and entertainer Sammy Davis Jr. is 62. And winter will arrive in 2 weeks on the 22nd.
I'm a lot.
102 with a better variety of music. Word of the WRFY FM with Dire Straits and So Far Away. 5:38, 22 before 6 o'clock. Why with the forecast calling for gradual clearing skies tonight with a low down to 33. And partly cloudy tomorrow with a chance of an afternoon or evening shower. High tomorrow near 53. Becoming clear tomorrow night with a low of 35. And mostly sunny on Thursday with a high of 55. Right now it's 46 at Y102. Y102 is WRFY FM with a Jansen Crush on You. It's 5:49 with the Motels and Suddenly Last Summer on Y102. We play the hits. Y102 WRFY FM with the Motels. 5:52, 8 before 6 o'clock. Don Simpson is coming up next hour. He'll have music from Tiffany with their new one. Also some Christmas music from Bon Jovi. We'll hear from Foreigner and Aerosmith. And I've got George Harrison coming up next.